Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating project, a mineral oil-cooled PC. It's a truly unique approach to computer cooling, and we'll be exploring the why, the how, and the long-term results.
I'm all ears. This sounds incredibly interesting. Why would anyone even consider submerging their PC in mineral oil? Isn't that incredibly risky?
That's a great question. The initial motivation was purely experimental, a fun DIY project to see what was possible, but it turned out to have some surprising advantages. Mineral oil's thermal conductivity is significantly higher than air, leading to much more efficient heat transfer. Think of it like this. Instead of relying on fans to push hot air away, the heat is directly absorbed by the oil.
Wow, that's a pretty significant difference. But surely there are drawbacks. I mean, oil and electronics don't exactly seem like a good mix.
You're right to be cautious. The key is using the right kind of oil. Pure, non-conductive mineral oil. It's odorless and clear, unlike vegetable oil, which would go rancid. And the design is crucial. They cleverly position the ports on top, using gravity to prevent leaks. Early versions used aquariums, but later iterations had custom-built enclosures for better control and aesthetics.
So how does the actual cooling work? Is it just the oil absorbing the heat, or is there more to it?
It's a combination of things. The oil absorbs the heat generated by the components, and then it's circulated through a radiator to dissipate that heat into the ambient air. They even experimented with adding bubbles to further enhance cooling, although the results were mixed. It helped with the CPU, but slightly increased the GPU temperature.
Interesting. Mixed results. What about long-term effects? Did the oil degrade over time? Did the components suffer any damage?
That's where the long-term testing really shines. They ran these systems for years. Initially, they had some issues with oil wicking up cables, but they solved that by using connectors at the top of the tank. Over time, the oil did get slightly murky, but a simple filter or oil change would address that. And surprisingly, the components showed minimal wear and tear, even after extended periods at high temperatures.
Amazing! So it seems like a viable, albeit unconventional, method. Did they ever try overclocking with this setup?
They did, but they strongly cautioned against it. While the cooling is effective, pushing components too hard could lead to temperatures exceeding the safe limit for the oil, potentially causing the tank to crack. Safety is paramount here. The project was always more about exploring the possibilities than pushing extreme performance.
I see. So it's a testament to ingenuity and a fascinating experiment in unconventional cooling. What about the DIY kits they offered? Were they successful?
Yes, they went through several iterations, constantly refining the design and improving cooling performance. They even developed different-sized kits to accommodate various motherboard sizes. Unfortunately, they eventually had to discontinue sales due to patent issues, but the legacy of their work remains. The information and documentation they've shared are invaluable for anyone interested in exploring this unique approach to PC cooling.
It's a shame they had to stop selling the kits, but the information they've provided is a fantastic resource. This has been a really insightful discussion. Thanks.
My pleasure. And to our listeners, thanks for tuning in to Tech Bytes and News. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of mineral oil-cooled PCs. Until next time, goodbye.
Bye-bye.